Like, DK seems like the kind of guy who would, like, he gets a toy and he loves it for a little bit, and then it just gets buried under a pile of junk, and he forgets about it entirely, and then years later something else comes up and maybe it comes back out.
It's the bongos.
Yep. Those are definitely...
Probably something that he'll play around with, forget about. Maybe... I don't know the story of Donkey Kong 2, but...
Yeah, that's kind of
like he's gonna find those again and be like, oh yeah, I can make infinite money with this.
Those are actually, Donkey Kong 2 is coming up in just like 2 more games. It didn't take long between the releases of those. But, yeah, so I think, like, he was probably still in the middle of, like, doing stuff with the bongos when he saw the commercial for the Mini Marios, and, you know, that he had to have one. He instantly saw it and just, he wanted it and had to have it immediately. Because
despite it not making, like, sense to steal them. He bought one!
He ran to the store first, and they were all sold out.
True.
That was the opening cutscene. And then it's only when they were all sold out that he got angry and ran to the factory and started stealing them. When, like...
He doesn't really think ahead.
No, he really doesn't.
That makes sense. He is a giant gorilla.
And he's just very...
emotional driven.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, this whole incident could have been avoided if he had just, like...
waited for the next run?
Not even just that, like, even if he just, like, gone to the factory and, like, asked Mario, hey, can I have one of these? Or can I buy one of these off the factory floor? Just, like, Mario clearly doesn't hate DK, at least not entirely.
I think it's after his experiences as a supervillain zookeeper, right? I think Mario has, like, we like to say that Mario is a jerk, but
like, that is always only in the context of him being on an adventure where he needs to save the world.
Right.
Like, maybe when he's not actively needing to save the world, he's a lot more kind and generous.
Yeah, and I think that, like... you know, he's worked with animals before, he's worked on factories.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he does have at least a degree of empathy with the working man. You know, having been raised from them himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that when he gets into his adrenaline high, right, he becomes incredibly focused on doing what he needs to do.
So we've got all of the expert levels cleared there. We've got our gold crown. We've 100% cleared Mario vs. Donkey Kong. There's just one thing left. One special bonus thing.
Ooh.
Because Mario vs. Donkey Kong, we're going to switch to the Japanese version of the game real quick.
Okay.
Got set this up emulated. Because Mario vs. Donkey Kong had e-reader support.
Really?
But the e-reader cards for it were only ever released in Japan.
Ah.
And there are 14 e-reader levels in the game. There were only 6 cards released. And again, only in Japan. And, so, like, this was on kind of the tail end of the e-reader's life cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And it just sort of was kind of falling apart here. So, they just sort of finished up. They were planning to do clearly more with this, but then they didn't, and just kind of stopped and didn't put it into other versions. So this one is
that big classic Donkey Kong vibes.
This level is actually the card that provides this level is one of the rarest e-reader cards ever made.
Wow.
Because it was only available at the 2004 World Hobby Fair.
Okay.
In Japan, and it was like given out in like little those kind of like the like packs of stuff that you get at cons, like
like a grab bag.
Yeah, grab bag of stuff at cons, and you know the World Hobby Fair event is mostly attended by small children.
Okay.
And so a lot of the cards that were given out at that event were discarded or mistreated or, you know, just generally not preserved. So there are very, very, very few copies of this card in existence still.
It wasn't intended to be like a collector's item, but now it is.
Yeah.
Revenge!
So this is a level that does not have a card for it. It's in the game code. So again, this was a level that they intended to at some point have a card that they would release to unlock it, but just never did. This level is called Revenge because you have to very, very carefully dodge your way around these fire guys to get all the way down, and then you get the hammer.
And then you murder the fire.
And then you can go back up and collect presents at your leisure. If you didn't grab them on the first way down, which you really probably shouldn't try.
It seems difficult, yeah. Interesting.
But yeah, aside from that one card at the World Hobby Fair, there was the other 5 cards were given out as a set in a sweepstakes from Koro Comic. There were exactly 1,000 of those sets given out as prizes. And so, like, even though, like, all of the e-reader cards for Mario vs. Donkey Kong are somewhat rare. So this one, another one, yeah, a card from that set. Long Journey. You have to do a lot of running cycles around to get things.
Mario is quite upset about it.
So this is actually going to be the last game of the series that has the e-reader at all. So this was the last Mario game to have any e-reader support, and again, it was very... like, technically the US version can actually, like, recognize the e-reader, but it's not mentioned in the manual at all for the US version. It's, like, again, there were no cards released in America for it, so it's just kind of buried there in the game code, but never utilized. So, yeah, it's kind of, again, much like the Satellaview, it's a little sad, the way that the e-reader kind of just never really caught on.
Yeah, and yet nowadays, you know, we use QR codes. Like everything.
Yeah.
That's the real tragedy, again. Similar to stuff that happened with, like, Sega and their online program. Just ahead of the time.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Just hit the...
Yeah, I could have hit the switch back there. I hadn't thought about that, but it's fine. Yeah, he's just right here.
E-readers.
Yeah. So yeah,
I guess it was a problem of, like, high-resolution digital imaging, right? For
yeah.
Codes, but...
So yeah, just the...
Here we go!
Yep, this is athletic stage. It's very athletic. You have to make sure to save yourself some of the collapsing ground up there, because if you fall from the top down to the bottom, unless you hit, like, even if you hit the spring, if you fall far enough, you just die. You also have to be careful when grabbing the key, because that little lip where the door is standing, that is not a pass-through platform. That is a solid wall. So you need to grab the key and get out before the monkey traps you. Because the monkey will kill you.
Key. Monkey key. I don't know what I'm doing with that. E.
Egg panic! That's what the stage is called.
Okay.
Egg panic.
Alright. Because of birds.
There's 3 birds.
Oh, this also has kinda, what do they call the second stage of Donkey Kong?
The stages in Donkey Kong Jr. did not have names.
Oh, no, this was Donkey Kong 1 Classic. Like that's
25 meters?
Yeah. Because it has, like, the conveyor things.
Oh, you mean like the spring area? The area that had, like, the springboard that he threw?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's actually the 75 meters.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, 25 meters is the one with just the girders that are slanted. 50 meters is the, like, cement factory thing. 75 meters is the thing with the up and down
mostly the up
platforms,
and down platforms.
and he throws
yeah,
things.
that was reminding me of.